Welcome back. You're listening to episode 4 of my podcast, And Friends, hosted by Splash Jordan. I want to tell you about a real cool way to make money on the side. I'm talking about Insta gift cards. All you have to do is sign up, watch a couple videos, take a few surveys, listen to music, and you get points. You cash those points in, and you get free Visa gift cards, free Best Buy gift cards, free Target gift cards. And the best part about it, if you sign up now using my promo code, And Friends, I'll give you your first 10 points. So log on now at instagc.com/andfriends, ANDFRIENDS, and you get your first 10 points on me. Now, how about that? Today's special guest, Ayeeedubb, is who she be, all the way from Streets 1033. I got her to stop through, talk about things she has going on. So, for your listening pleasure, I submit to you, And Friends, episode 4. Let's get to it.
Born in Raleigh.
We're recording?
Are we?
Are we?
Oh,
Were we?
I mean, it's always recording in here.
Oh my gosh. I did not know you recorded it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm always recording.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. You know, people are more relaxed when you don't know you're recording.
Oh, so you got me.
Right.
You got me now.
Right. So.
Okay.
Now, I've been to Raleigh multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a lot. I mean, from what I've seen, it wasn't a whole lot going on.
Yeah, there's still not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was there recently, and still wasn't much going on. So, from there, you moved to
Salisbury.
where there's less going on.
Sometimes a little more. Because, see, when I left Raleigh, I was like going to the 5th grade. So I didn't experience it.
Okay.
But Salisbury, I experienced like hanging out, going to the store, going to the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, I feel what you're saying. That's like me. I was born in Columbia, but I grew like those early years I spent in Charleston.
Okay, yeah.
And then I moved to Charlotte in '99.
Okay.
And then I've been here since. Well, I've been back and forth a few places, but I've been mostly here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just making my way.
Way downtown, walking fast,
Right.
down.
Exactly.
You need to do it.
No.
Okay.
When did you decide, like, okay, I want to be a personality? Or did you, like, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have one older sister.
One older sister. What's that relationship like?
Oh, we're close. We're best friends now.
Right, now.
Yeah.
Now. I'm just now coming out of, like, a rough patch, like, where I didn't, like, kick it with my people for a while.
Yeah.
For a very long time. And, I mean, before that, one of my older brothers was, like, you know, he and I were super tight. So it was weird that we even went through that. But
yeah.
You do, you know what I'm saying?
It happens, yeah.
It happens. So you got one older sister. Y'all are close. How far apart in age?
She is 4 years older than me.
Okay. So, yeah, about the same. How old are you now?
I'm 22.
22.
About to be 23.
Okay.
Okay. Getting too personal. Don't throw my age out.
Well, you know.
Because I need to be doing Nicki Minaj and say I'm like 30 when I'm really 40.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, I mean, you got a long way to go to get the Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Right. So you can always finesse it in the middle. Mm-hmm. Did you always have a big personality, or?
I wouldn't say always. I used to be really shy. And I feel like when I started going through like my high school and college, it just started to come out more. And I really feel like when I became a server, like a waitress, that took me out of my shyness because I have to talk to people to see what they want to eat, what you want to drink, and stuff like that. So I feel like that kind of helped. But then I always had a personality, I feel like.
Where were you working at when you were a server?
Oh, just like my family had like a catering business. So it was just like banquet style catering. Like I had to go talk to people.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you 100%. Okay, so when you went to Wingate, is it Wingate?
It's Wingate in the town of Wingate.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what they say.
Right. I had a brother, the same older brother. I got 3 older brothers. The same older brother. He used to hang out there more than the people who went there.
Really? I might know your brother. What's
his name is Vaughn. This was a long time ago. This was a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm 28.
Okay. It was a long time ago.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I was probably like 22.
Oh, okay.
And we would go there like every weekend. I was like, what are we coming out here for? Like,
there's like nothing out there really.
They made something to do. I mean, I didn't go as much as he did, but we was out there. So from there, you decided, while you were there, you were like, I want to be on the radio?
Yeah. I think I probably found out like in college, yeah.
Okay. Did you know where You wanted to go?
I didn't know where. Because at that time, I was thinking about it, all we had was Power 98
Right.
as the main station.
Right.
Then new one, Streets, come on. And I feel like I just, like, had my chances there because they were new. So I was like, oh, I might have a shot being in radio.
Do you remember that station before it was like Streets 103?
I've heard stories of what it was. It was like a paid programming type
Right,
station.
right. Charging out the ass for a little bit of time in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I tried, that was one of the routes I went at first. And I was like, no way, I can't, I definitely can't do that. That was
And did it go on air like in the car how it is now? Or
It did, but it was so scratchy. There was no place you could get a clear signal.
Really?
Really.
Huh, okay.
There was no place you could get a clear signal. But I knew multiple people who had a show. It wasn't called Streets. I think it was called The Soul or something. I don't know what it was called.
Yeah.
But it was there. And then one day it just turned up.
It did. That's
Yeah.
what I heard too. Just turned up, turned all the way
It
around.
turned up. Did you even try Power 98?
Mm-mm.
I tried Power 98 a few times.
You did?
I did. And I just got no response.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, it is what it is. I like being in this setting more anyway.
Yeah.
Because, I got control. I can say what I want. I don't have a machine behind me. This is actually only episode 4.
Really?
Really.
Oh, so you're brand spank.
Right.
Oh,
This
okay.
is very new. Right. So this is only episode 4.
Oh, okay.
The response I'm getting from people is like, they tell me what they like, what they don't like. And I try
Right.
to take that into consideration. But, it's mostly keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yeah,
So
always.
I like that respect and that love. You know what I'm saying? I need that to survive.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a buddy of mine one time, and he was, we were talking about how like people are very quick to like tear you down.
Yeah.
Right. So for anything you're doing. So I mean, I didn't mean to get like super serious.
No,
just
you're
now.
fine. I'm just listening. Go
Right.
ahead.
So but what we were actually talking about was how on World Star the comment section is just like a deadly place to be.
Yes, you don't want to be in there.
Right. So they were saying how you get downvoted for saying something good,
Mm-hmm.
and it mostly be little kids. And in fact, it was my mom's birthday the
Mm-hmm.
other day, and we went out to Red Lobster of all places.
Okay.
And I usually hate Red Lobster, but anyway.
How you hate Red Lobster? The biscuits is incredible.
But you can get them from the store, and it's the same thing.
But you don't want to make them.
Why not?
You want to let somebody else make them and then bring them to you.
I'd rather make them and bring them to myself.
Now, food is always better when someone else make it.
A lot of times it's better when I make it.
Really?
It's
Oh,
really-
okay.
It's better when I make it. So, yeah, we were there, and she was telling me how she was on, and she's just like, she's up there in age, and so she's always shied away from the internet. But now she's on there a lot, and she just realized that she can comment on articles. So she's up there talking to people she doesn't know, and they're always cursing her out. Like,
Really?
yeah, always. Well, she's very opinionated.
Yeah.
So, the wrong thing to say is usually what she's going to say. And so she'll get up there and she'll be like, oh, well, she'll just disagree.
Yeah.
And then
They just
curse
go
her.
in
They
on
just
her.
go in on it. I mean,
Man.
she was laughing about it. But
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I just imagine my mom being on like World Star.
going in the comment
right.
section.
Like, who was Lil Uzi? And then somebody turned
Right. So just turn it down, all the way down. from
right, all the way
Uzi.
down, all the way down. So you got the Streets 103.
Uh-huh.
What were you doing as an intern there?
Mainly, they would kind of show me how to operate the board, how to like play the commercials, play the drops. And then a lot of the time I was practicing on editing and then getting my voice like on for commercials and things like that. And then eventually I got trained the most from doing like live broadcasts when they're at the club and it goes on live. I get a lot of board work from there.
Really?
So I got more board training than anything, I think.
When do you come on? I sometimes hear you on the weekends, sometimes in the middle of the week.
See, that's funny because, like, my designated show was supposed to be Saturday and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m.
Right.
And then we bring on, like, the new people so we have a more diverse weekend crowd.
Right,
So now I was, like, a 6 to 9 on Saturday and then 4 to 6 on Sunday.
right.
Then one of our other personalities, he's gotten sick. So now I take his shift.
Okay.
So right now I'm a 12 to 3 Saturday and Sunday.
12 to 3 Saturday and Sunday.
And if they have a celebrity during weekday, they call me in to do the 10 to 2. I'm the one who gets like thrown in to like pick up shows. And I also have my own on the weekend, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Now, you say they call you if there's a celebrity.
During the weekday, like the morning, like they come around 1 o'clock because we don't have anybody on a 10 to 2.
In the morning.
Yeah, we don't have anybody there.
Right. Which I thought was strange.
Yeah, you would think, but they're like, we doing fine without it. So if they need it, then they call me.
You need it.
I know they need a 10 to 2.
You need a 10 to 2.
You know what I'm saying?
You encounter more men than anything.
Yeah.
And African American at that.
Mm-hmm.
So how was it like being the white girl in the room?
I've always been the white girl in the room, so I was like kind of used to it.
Okay.
But like their energies and their personalities is like way more aggressive, but it's funny aggressive.
Right.
Like they're just like off the chain, and so it's just like, you know, that's how I figured most like urban radio stations would be. Like it's just crazy all the time. It's hype and stuff like that. So we have our down moments, but a lot of them are always hype. Like they yelling, they like.
The guests or the people that work
there?
there?
The people that work there.
Okay.
The guests, they're like mainly chill.
Okay.
So it's relieving when someone does actually talk, like a musician and a rapper is like, can have a conversation with you. That's the good interviews.
The good interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Now you say that like there are bad interviews.
There is bad interviews.
I mean, I know that there's bad interviews.
Oh, okay.
But what now I'm curious is, you know, like give me an example of you don't have to say nobody's names.
Yeah, like, I mean, a bad interview is just like if they're not media trained and it's just like hella awkward. And then also if like they come like drugged up, it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I can't relate to you on what you just popped or something or what you drank because I don't do all that. So I can't relate. I can be like, oh man, you twisted, you turned. So I can never like converse because they're either like real quiet or it's I'm trying to like reach answers out of you. Sometimes it can be a little difficult. If it's free flowing, it's good.
Right. And I've had a run in with a few people at that station. I know a lot of people who work. I don't know a lot.
Okay.
I know a few people.
Because there's a few people that
right.
were there. Yeah.
I know a few people. I know Lillian.
Love Lillian.
Yeah, that's they're my dogs. They're my dogs.
White bitch, all
Right.
that stuff.
And a new guy who just started interning there in Vidarian. I knew some of the old people like back in the day, but they're all gone now.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like doing your own podcast?
I kind of thought about it, but then some stuff is out where I was doing a lot of phone interviews with celebrities. Like they couldn't come here. I was reaching out to do phone interviews. So luckily I could record it at the station so it sounds like this. But so I haven't done one of those in a while. So a lot of the ones that I haven't got video for, I make that a podcast. It's really just a type of interview.
What are these other services you provide, like IG posting and?
Oh yeah, like I just took it like with IG promo. So if they want something promoted, if they have like a product, you know, they send it over and things like that. I'm not like the big ones. Like I'm not doing the tummy tea or the teeth whitening or the extensions and stuff like that. The only thing I've done was like eyelash extensions. I think like shirts. That's as far as I've gone. And like artist promotion, like they had like a song or a mixtape coming out.
You get a lot of requests for artist promotion?
It's not like every day. It's like here and there I'll get something.
What are your stipulations? Like what if the person sends you a song and it's like super trash?
If it's super trash, I probably just won't. Because, you know, I got to protect my brand too. Like I can't just stamp it on anything.
But what if they're talking about money?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I really care about the brand more than the money. Unless it's like, it has to be a almost okay song. I can understand no one's going to be great. But if it's like trash, like I can't. Like if it's talking about like abusing white women, I can't put that. I can't promote that. So I have to be picky a little bit. So.
Now, when I told you that we talk about anything, you seem kind of like nervous. Like I might ask you about, okay. So,
I wasn't nervous.
Okay, you weren't nervous.
Because like, I don't know, like. I saw from you like you were kind of like reserved, like kind of like chill. So I was like, and I'm like, I knew this was like a new show or something because you never mentioned about a podcast before. So I was like, kind of in the back of my head, I was like, I know he know what he doing, but is it like? So I didn't want to make sure. I was like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I definitely know what I'm doing in here. I mean, I've been at this building for long enough.
That's what Lillian was saying.
Yeah,
so.
I've been here since. Yeah, she actually and I came through here for the first time together. And then,
okay.
Right. And then she had, you know, situations, and then I had situations, and then we just kind of, you know, had to come back and find our way. This is what we trained to do, and so all that extra stuff we was out there doing, it wasn't satisfying. When I tell people that, it's just like I think that maybe they like were thinking that I sometimes come with like a list of questions, or which you know is very professional.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It
is very professional, but I just threw the rule book out and I was like, you know, I just want to get, you know, people just talking about things that you might not hear from them. Like I listen to, you know, I hear you on the radio.
Oh, okay.
But I know very, very little about you.
Yeah,
and
I understand.
Which you know, I'm sure it's by design too, but and it's also a good thing because
Yeah.
once you start getting known, then, you know, people will drag your name through the mud for all types of reasons. So, you know, I didn't know anything about you, but I knew that like calls to like. So I just put it out there in the world, the energy, you know, hey, you know, let's just